Hello again, everybody. Piercewise here with match number 28 in the losers bracket of the Final Fantasy Tactics 1.3 AI Tournament Season 5. Today's fighters are Shade and DomieV. So Shade's team is Emperor the Knight, who has a defender, also damage split, defense up, move HP up. Empress the Summoner, who has MP switch, and then Elemental secondary. Strength is a monk with equip armor and counter. And then Fool is a Squire who equips an axe and has jump secondary. DomieV's team has No Star the Knight, who has a white magic secondary and a crossbow with speed save. Jinx is a time mage with a bag and damage split short charge. Boomer is a monk who has elemental secondary, also attack up. And then Saki is a chemist with a gun and can use steel heart and also has equip armor and teleport. So hard to see an edge for either of these teams today, although I will say that DomieV's chemist has steel heart and good compatibility with all the guys on Shade's team. So that could work very well for him. First map today is number 118. So we're going to load that up and be on our way with the checkerboard. So we have Time Mage for, that's DomieV's team in the green. And then Shade's team off to the right. We have Pitfall going off, can hit the monk for minor damage. Shade's Squire moves into position, does nothing. We have a shield break on the monk, which is going to be used for damage. And then Knight moving forward, going to heal that monk with X Potion. We have someone moving forward and using Elemental, which is going to trigger speed save for the Knight. Monk moving forward, going to hit Wave Fist on DomieV's Time Mage. Then we have a Paralyzed going off. She responds. She's going to miss the Knight, but will catch, I believe that was the monk. Or sorry, she will catch the enemy. Who then also takes damage after the Paralyze. Crossbow Knight goes in for a shot. Jumping Squire is actually going to use the axe and trigger speed save again. Chemist with the gun is going to use for Steel Heart, and that's going to work. So DomieV gets good luck there. Weapon Break again used for damage. Female Summoner comes back with Re-Raise and heals herself. By the Time Mage, she's going to whack her but with the bag, but MP Switch will save her. And MP Switch will save her again from the Wave Fist from her Charmed Comrade. Another Wave Fist that was going to drop her at 320 damage. Knight attacking with Shield Break again. And the Squire responding in time by killing the monk. Chemist throwing a Phoenix down to the monk for DomieV's team. And then we have the Charmed Knight, still charmed, going Wave Fist and killing the Squire. And the Knight is going to respond by attacking him. We have a Don't Move getting charged up. It's going to miss both its targets. DomieV's monk using chakra and retreating. Time Mage is killed with the defender, and the chemist is going to then immediately bring her back for DomieV. Monk going for revive on the Squire for Shade. Knight going to immediately kill that monk, and then the Squire is going to get attacked with repeating fist, so he's down. So things going DomieV's way early. We have the Summoner brought back up, and then Pitfall going to bring down the Time Mage. Summoner's going to teleport and retreat. Chemist again bringing back the Time Mage, and Summoner's going to die from the Crossbow Knight. Time Mage going to cast haste on herself and retreat. Monk going to go with Earth Slash, okay, for healing, and that works to great effect. Haste hits 2 units. Shade down to just his Knight now. He's going to go in the offense, and is then going to get caught with Steel Heart, so it's just the Knight for Shade, but he's not going to do anything for a couple turns. DomieV's Knight misses a head break. Then we have more haste being charged. It catches the monk as well. He's going to not break charm, he's going to use Death Sentence. So while the Knight is charmed, he's not going to do anything. More haste being thrown around for DomieV's team, enjoying the advantage. And again, they're going to do nothing with the charm while they wait for Death Sentence to kill that Knight. And he's not going to attack them either. And in the meantime, the rest of Shade's units are going to disappear for good. So there's one. We have more summons being charged. Actually, that's a haste being charged. My apologies. So yeah, just waiting for Shade's Knight to hit Death Sentence. He's got 1 turn left. Grab some sprint shoes. Not going to do anything. More haste being thrown around because why not at this point. Catches the monk for DomieV's team. More haste. More haste. More haste. Moving. Charm wears off, Knight dies. So congratulations, DomieV, you've won the first round. We'll get a large map, move on to round 2. Alright, round 2, Shade Domie taking place on the bridge from the deep dungeon. Domie won the first first round of this match, but we'll see what happens in the second match. We have his time mage starting out with haste, catching multiple people. And then we see Shade's team with the Squire moving forward. Again, both teams getting into position. Knight Summoner moving forward, Summoner teleport, jumps to the top there. And we have more haste being charging around. The Domie's time mage not being shy with that spell, much to their own advantage. Chemist teleporting forward, not doing much. Knight getting close to range. We're going to have a crossbow shot for the first damage of the match. And then Shade's unit's going to retaliate. Squire going with jump. And we have more haste for Domie's team. Knight moving in position, not being in range for anything. I think everyone on Shade's team has 3... Or sorry, that's Domie's team, has 3 move. Geomancy doesn't trigger status. Monk jumps in, gets 154 damage on the Knight, who'll get speed save. Get it again when he gets jumped on. He's still alive. And then he's going to catch an X potion from the Chemist and keep going. Time Mage going to go for a Petrify now. Knight's going to charge something up and retreat. He's actually casting Wall on himself, and that'll work to give him Protect and Shell. We have Petrify, which is going to miss. So Shade's Monk is fine. Squire moving into position, out of range for anything effective. Monk using Geomancy, 108 damage. It's going to get split right back at him. More Petrify being charged up. We have the Chemist going for Steel Heart, and that's going to work. So 3 successes so far in this total match for the Chemist with the good compatibility there. More Geomancy being charged up, more damage being taken. Still no statuses. Monk's going to go for Spit Fist. That's going to hit the Time Mage mid-charge, but she'll damage split it right back. An Armor Break is going to succeed on that Squire. And then we have a Petrify, which is going to miss again. Charm Squire with no armor, not doing nothing. Bagwhack on the Monk, which works against the Time Mage. She gets hit pretty hard in return at the counter, but gets healed back even more than that. Catches a Wave Fist. She's still alive, and damage split keeps her going. Shade's Knight now with a Defender, 200 damage. The Monk is down. And then other Knight kills the other Monk with the crossbow. Summoner moving into position, still out of range to heal or revive. Gonna get a Petrified charge on her. And that is again going to miss. Chemist is going to go for a shotgun attack or gun attack. That's going to trigger MP switch. Wow, HP restore going off for the Squire who got into critical. So good break there for Shade. His Summoner's going to move forward. Going to go for more Geomancy. That triggers Darkness, but it's on a Time Mage, so it's not going to be fairly effective. Time Mage is going to respond with a Confusion getting charged up. She's using the most of her varied skill set. Wish is going to bring back the Monk. Confusion Song now onto the Summoner. That's going to trigger. So status is again working very well for Domie's team. Chemist going to revive the Monk on top of the cliff. Knight now going to go for a crossbow shot that brings Shade Squire into critical. Monk healing and moving back. Okay, Knight moving in with a remedy and bringing back the Summoner before she can do too much damage. Bagwhack is going to kill Shade Squire yet again, and the Summoner looks like he's going to try to bring him back. And then Time Mage goes down. Okay, Fairy is going to bring back the Squire, or attempt to. Yep, it's going to succeed. We have Domie's Chemist who's going to bring back the Time Mage. I think we may be at full numbers right now, but it's not going to last long because the Squire is back down. Summoner's going to survive Wave Fist thanks to the MP switch. And the Time Mage is going to be dropped. And Summoner now moving back, going to go for a Sandstorm. Still not triggering any statuses. And Monk is down now from the crossbow wielding Knight. Chemist brings the Time Mage back. Monk is going to chakra himself, so we got lots of back and forth action happening right now. Knight out of range to do anything. Time Mage is going to, looks like, okay, she's going to cast haste on herself and position it so that she catches the Chemist as well. Geomancy is going to bring down that Time Mage though, and then Chemist will bring her right back up. Just like that. Knight going into position now. Knights circling each other, out of range to do anything. So we have one Monk down and Shade Squire down as well. Time Mage is going to get healed up. And we have Knight going for a head break, which is going to succeed. And the Summoner following up with Sandstorm. Still not going to trigger any statuses, so no luck there for Shade so far on the Geomancy. Just minor damage. Chemist is going to use X Potion for Domie's team. We have the Summoner getting dropped into critical by the crossbow wielding Knight. And then Bagwhack is not going to finish her off. We have units crystallizing. And then Summoner's going to get dropped with Sandstorm. And Shield Break is going to fail. Summoner's back up with Re-Raise. And she's going to go for Sandstorm, which is going to get damage split right. And she's going to die from damage split, actually. And then Knight, more damage split there. And the Time Mage, they're going to start to close in on that Knight now for Shade. So more Sandstorm. Knight now into critical, and Bagwhack is going to bring him down. So congratulations, Domie. You are still alive. Shade, thanks so much for playing.